remember we used to record our demo tapes and come through to Joburg. And there was a record label, I think it was called CSR, if I'm not mistaken. I might have the letters switched, but I think it was CSR. They had signed Speedy, Tokolo, and Boogalove. If you remember Boogalove's Everybody Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the label. That label was like putting out a lot of money, at the time. Vusilia was like A&R there. He's one of the first guys to give a Morafe demo tape a listen. He was like, there's just too much Tswana, too much rap. You guys must try a little bit of Zulu there. And, the verses, there's too much. You say, just shorten the verses, do a little repetition there. Go Kwaito with it a little bit. You see, Double HP is smart. Like, he raps on Kwaito beats. He knows it. Because Kwaito was huge back then.
Yeah,
if you were doing straight hip-hop,
it was tough.
So not only that, we were coming in with this language that wasn't even popular. Not even on the Kwaito side, so it was difficult. We had quite a few rejections. So went back to the drawing board and we tried the Kwaito thing. We there was one joint, that we did with some guys from Botswana called T-Joint. And we did a track called Change Her Number, So that was like, we had rhymes, but like, instead of doing full 16s, we were like, okay, we'll do an 8 and then you'll repeat that. And then,
So how did you feel? It looks like you kind of dread thinking about that.
Yeah, we felt like people in Botswana still love that song, by the way. But it wasn't a pleasant experience for us because we felt like we were selling out,
Yeah.
So we scrapped that idea. And then I was like, you know what? Instead of going that route, instead of rapping on Kwaito beats or going Kwaito on hip-hop beats or whatever, how about I, as the producer, start to fuse a little bit of localness on hip-hop beats still. And then we just rap the way we do. And that's how songs like The Whole Thing were born.
Legendary.
But a little bit before that, Mo, came to a point where he was like, look, he wants to go into the family business, which was farming. His dad was, one of the best farmers in the Northwest, so they had a family farm and he wanted to go and take care of the family farm. And so he dropped out of the crew and said, look, I'll come out solo maybe at a later stage, but right now I want to go and do this. So when we came out to Joburg, it was just the three of us. So we went over to my crib in Clarkstock, myself, KG and Kuli, and I remember we used to walk like it was a distance like from here to John Smart's Avenue. Maybe even further. We used to walk to the studio.